The Centurions received a distress signal. It's from the Cavalier. We've both been making our way to the capital, but they've taken a different route. We have been surrounded by ground troops, requesting immediate assistance. The fact that they broke radio silence to call for help removed all doubt. Their lives are on the line.
The Cavalier was attacked about 50 knots from the capital.
That's far enough that we could go around them and continue, while the Cavalier distracts them.
Our allies asked for help, and you want to abandon them? The Cavalier's going to sink without us!
Claude, you have to stay calm. You know this is a trap to lure us out. There would be a huge force waiting there for us. They want to take down our ships one by one. Don't let your emotions control you. If we keep moving while the enemy targets them, we can seize our chance.
I can see the logic. Leaving the Cavalier behind to head for the objective would limit the strain on our supplies. But can we really capture the capital with a single ship? One that isn't even running at full parameters? More than anything, can we really just sit by and watch another one of our sister ships fall? The Cavalier is between us and the capital. If we charge ahead at full speed, we can rescue them.
Do you really think the Cavalier can hold out, surrounded by that kind of force? Even if they could, it only proves that it's a trap for us.
Ms. Miller, how much engine output do we have available compared to before our breakdown?
Well, the main reactor's still non-functional, so we're relying on the backup engine. We're still operating under a limiter, but if we took it off, I think we could bring it up to 40%. But that would only last us a few hours. I don't know if the engine could take the strain after that.
It might just be enough to make it in time.
Captain, are you seriously thinking of going to help them?
Yes. It's not simply a matter of saving our allies, as Mr. Wallace suggested. We have learned from the loss of the comet. The greatest threat to our mission is the Valkyria herself. And judging from the Cavalier's transmission, I think it's clear she's among their assailants.
So you want us to take advantage of the distraction and attack them from behind?
The enemy will be prepared to intercept, but I imagine it'll be more favorable than facing them head-on.
But sir!
I don't know how, but it appears the enemy can move about freely on the Crystal Sea as well, even if we let them go. We won't have heard the last of that Valkyria. If we want to win, we'll have to confront and defeat her. The sole objective of the Cygnus fleet is to take the Imperial capital. And to that end, we will defeat the Valkyria. Brian, change course.
Aye, aye, Captain. Hard to starboard. We're heading to rescue the Cavalier at top speed.
Mr. Wallace, I've made my choices based on my own determination. I suggest you do the same. But remember, we're soldiers, not machines. We have to carry out our mission, but that isn't our only purpose. You should always make choices that you won't regret, even if they aren't the right ones. I want you to remember that, no matter what comes to pass, because lives hang in the balance at our command, and some consequences can never be undone.
Sir!
Engine, full speed ahead.
Full speed? We can't even get to half speed!
We're heading to a showdown with the Valkyria. We need all the power we can get.
A showdown? With the ship like this? That's ridiculous!
It only grazed us last time, and that took the whole damn reactor offline. Next time they're gonna sink us.
This is impossible!
Hey, why are you all acting so scared? This could be our chance to finally beat our archenemy and save our friends at the same time, right? I thought real men were supposed to get fired up in times like this.
Hey, you heard her! I thought I had a bunch of engineers in here! This ought to get your blood pumping! We're the best in Edinburgh, and we got the heart of a secret military superweapon in our hands! All right, boys, let's show them what the Centurion can do!
Aye, aye!
Let's get started, Andre. Take the limiter off the backup engine.
You're trying to kill our backup engine too?
We're the best in Edinburgh, right? If we're that good, we can keep it from overheating.
Can't argue there, Missy. Okay, fellas, we got the fix of a lifetime on our hands! Let's get to it!
Things are about to get busy. I should make sure the gauze and bandages are close at hand.
The disinfectant is over here. Angie, can I ask you to disinfect the lighter wounds?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
A reliable assistant indeed. If you start feeling sick, you can always go back to your room. That's some aggressive acceleration.
Are you crying?
What was that?
Nothing.
So that's it, huh? We're going up against Kai himself.
Shh. He's Forsetti now. I don't know if he's the commander here, but that request was urgent enough that we know the Valkyria's in play.
My brother, Forsetti, told me he had the strongest Valkyria in his unit. I guess his plan was to attack the Cavalier and use their distress call to lure us out.
Yeah, sounds like him.
Man, we got a real-life Valkyria and a guy who doesn't care about using dirty tactics to win.
Yeah, it's a dangerous combination, all right. Claude, any idea how we're getting through this?
We've never gone head-to-head against them before. I don't know what kind of strategy would work, but there is a chance. Valkyria isn't a perfect weapon.
With that kind of power, I'd say she's pretty damn close.
No, that's just it. She might be too strong. I got the impression she couldn't fully control her power. If she had full command over it, she could have destroyed the entire Cygnus fleet.
Huh. Yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Even if you've got the most powerful rifle in the world, you couldn't hit a sleeping Porcavian without your sights.
We don't have to confront all that firepower head-on. We've got a weapon on our side called strategy. And that will give us our chance to win.
Well, this next mission will be quite tough. And so, that being said, let's begin. Because not only do we have to deal with Forsetti, yes, but also Klaus Waltz will be here, as will eventually Crymaria. Keep that in mind. We already know Crymaria is going to be involved here, and it's going to be as tough, if not worse, than when we were trying to save the other ship. What was it now? I don't remember. So, in that case, let's just get straight to the battle.
Onward to... Break through the enemy encirclement and rescue the Cavalier. Squad E, move out!
Captain Forsetti, how long are we to continue surrounding the enemy ship?
Until I order you to move.
But, sir, we've already eliminated the enemy's ground team. All that's left is to take control of the ship itself. Shouldn't we be preparing for close quarters combat?
I said wait for orders. Don't move until my command.
Sir.
He hasn't come, but I was sure he would.
Why? You don't think they'll show up to the party? They'll come. Both your prediction and my intuition told us that. No doubt about it.
What's Crymaria's condition?
Just fine. Sitting there pretty as a princess. She's part of the plan this time, right? Seems like she's pretty happy about it.
That's not important. I'm using a weapon to its full potential. Nothing more.
There you go again, talking like... Oh. Well, looky here. A guest of honor. I'll go roll out the welcome wagon. Just like we planned.
I knew they'd come. Yes. Very good, Claude.
No sign of the Valkyria. Did they not need her after all? No. They must have deployed her. It's definitely Forseti leading this attack. He's gotta have something up his sleeve. Keep an eye out for changes in the environment. Moving to the Cavalier.
Like with the mission with the glacier, there are various areas we can go to that are sheltered. Keep that in mind when dealing with Crymaria here. I know she hasn't arrived yet, but she will. Trust me. We already saw with that cutscene with Forseti and Klaus Valtz, that was the case. So that being said, first of all, I'll use my Power Scout Minerva to move with the other troops, shall we say? So who am I going to take? Yeah, Azusa and, let's see, and Viola, I think. Yep. So we've got one Scout and one Trooper. So, of course, Scouts will be able to cover a lot more ground, and given that we're dealing with Minerva here, she's also quite strong. Okay, I think this would have been a better place for someone like, everyone's say Kai, because going up here is more her sort of thing. Seriously, to take down the other troops. I don't know if I put Kai in my squad when I should have done. Seriously, Kai would have been a good move actually. Unfortunately, using there's a mortar on the Lancer, not a fan. As you'll see why, because they can easily go down, and we have a tank here, and whatnot. So yeah, I may well need to use one of my Lancers if I have any, or either that or the Hafen or the Glory. So yeah. So that being said, let's move you out there, Viola, and use a grenade on that trooper there. At least I can take him out for now. Very nice. And then there's the matter of that tank. I'll probably have to use the Hafen or the Glory, because I don't have any Lancers on my team at the moment, so yeah. So, yeah, the closest one is the Hafen. I do actually have Kai on my team, so that will make sniping quite a bit easier. You know how good Deadeye Kai is, so we can get her up there, where I took, of course, Minerva and the other two, and take down that Lancer. So that being said, there's still the matter of the tank. So yeah, I suppose I could rapid deploy one of my other soldiers. In fact, I will. Let's see. Yeah, the Mean Gene Machine, let's bring her in.
Requesting reinforcements. I need them sorted now.
And have her blow up that tank. Seriously, because otherwise it's going to be a pain in the ass to deal with when we've already got both the Vulcan and Crymaria coming. Seriously, so yeah, and we'll get to both the Vulcan and Crymaria, I think in the next episode actually, because I can go over that then, but for now, we'll blow up the tank and in the tried and true way from the back on the radiator. And not that we needed the buff, I mean, that would just blow up the tank anyway. I know that from playing Valkyria Chronicles games before, so yeah, and this runs on the same engine as the first one, or at least the HD version of the first one. So yeah, So what do we have left? A trooper and a lancer. Okay, well I can deal with a trooper with with Minerva. She'd easily take him out. The lancer I can only use, of course, dare I say, guns on. I can't use mortars. I've already mentioned that. So I may move Azusa over there. As for what's over to the right, I don't know. So yeah, I'll probably keep keep Jean in my party for now. You can see there are two camps, one on the left and one on the right. So I think I'll just use Deadeye Kai. That would work. So let's. Oh boy, that guy's crouching. That's going to be harder to hit him. Not impossible, but yeah. And with a sniper rifle, that's going to be a pain. Especially since Lancers can aim... I mean, yeah, they're not always on point, but Lancers can most definitely aim pretty well. As for over here, I'm going to send Ronald in the Glory over to the right. Just to see if there's another tank over here. There is actually another tank. So, yeah, blow that thing up. Get in position. Boom, boom. And what else? What else? A couple of lancers there. I'm gonna stop just in case. I don't want to be worrying about a lancer. As for the Hafen, let's see. You could. I'm gonna have you have some backup for the. Although having said that. We'll get to the Crymaria, as I say, a bit later. But, yeah, as for the Hafen, let's see, let's aim squarely at the two soldiers there, one of which is a lancer. The other one's a trooper, so yay. So this episode is just me clearing out the soldiers in the immediate area before having to deal with the Vulcan and Crymaria. So that being said, let's get you into position just over there. Very nice. And end the turn. Very good. Okay, and with that, let's see what this guy does. Maybe not. So Lancer, nice dodging there, especially at close range. I could have easily taken out a load of HP on, dare I say, never mind, well, let's continue. You can see, actually, that the other camp looks wide open. It probably isn't because of draw distance on the maps and everything, but it looks wide open. It probably isn't. And apparently the, elite scouts can also use mortar blasts. So yeah, seemingly. But, that being said, let's see. I think I'll make a beeline for one of the camps. The easiest one is the one on the left, to be honest. I do also have, I think it's probably either Rebecca or Rita. So, that being said, Azusa, let's have you use Mortar Blast on the Lancer there, just to knock him off his perch, so to speak. And then I'll have either Viola or, there I see Minerva get in there. There's another tank over there, so I'll probably send Jean in to destroy that one. Yeah, I'm probably better off with the trooper here. Get you over there, then Viola, and pretty much kill his ass, I guess. And yeah, go for the kill there. And yeah, headshots always, definitely. The less time spent on killing tough enemies like Lancers, the better. Okay, so I probably want to get Jean in there to destroy that tank. Indeed I will. And hopefully I can get her in position, given the limited mobility Lancers have here. Okay, yeah, that's close enough, I think. If not, I'll spend another CP, but I don't think so. Okay, fine. If she loses ammo because of this, then thankfully, no, it's an upward potential, not a downward one. Although, yeah, that's going to be a pain if I don't. As for you, Minerva, let's see, I can't blow up the thing, so why am I going for the tank? Yeah, unless I get a certain order, that's a no-no. We'll get to that, I think, in a couple in the next, maybe in the next mission, because the next mission does, it is involving Crymaria before I go on. Okay, I was well off there, seriously, what the hell? Right, getting close and, wait for further orders? I don't know! So, yeah. At least I can try and blow up the tank. Okay, so there is another soldier in the camp over there, so, yeah. And, I love you, Gene, seriously. So, blow up that tank, boom, and I think that will be it for now. Yep, and indeed, I'll send you over there, and you can crouch there. And on the next episode, I think that's when either the Vulcan or Crymaria come into play here. So yeah, there's the enemy camp there. I wasn't sure what to do. In fact, no, I'm not done yet. Seemingly, I probably want to use a grenade. Well, fine. But you're gonna take out your fellow soldiers there, Viola, just saying.
Easy.
But I suppose I don't want to deal with a scout, do I? So yeah, that'll do it. And then end the turn, yeah. Even though I did a lot of damage to the thing. Whatever, I'm gonna save, and on the next episode, we will, of course, encounter, hopefully, both Crymaria and Vals. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.